All right, so we said one of our goal of organic chemistry is to make new compounds. One of the ways we do this is through redox reactions, right? Oxidize or reduce carbons. So let's take a look at this. So we've got methane here. And then if you think about the oxidation state of this carbon, the oxidation state here is -4. And so we could react it to maybe form methanol over here. So now we've got an OH here. And then if you think about the oxidation state of this carbon right here, it's going to be -2. So going from -4 to -2, we have oxidized our compound. So this is oxidation. And we could go the other way around and say reduction. And an important thing to note is when we react our compounds, we change their properties. So CH bonds are generally considered as nonpolar. So overall, methane is definitely nonpolar. Not just because of the CH bonds, but think about the shape as well. If we take a look at the carbon on the right, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So we have a dipole right here, and we have a dipole in one direction. So this compound is indeed polar, right? So we can use reactions to change the structure of our compounds, which in turn determines its properties. So it's all about making new things and making compounds that do what we want them to do. So I'd like to kind of know this next part right here. So we can take like an alkane, in this case ethane. You should be able to name that easily. And then we can oxidize it. A symbol for oxidation is this brackets with this O. So this is oxidation. And so when we oxidize ethane, we can turn it into an alcohol. In this case, methane, but you don't have to know the name of that, but you do have to know it's an alcohol. We could further oxidize this into an aldehyde. So there's an aldehyde. And then we could even further oxidize this into a carboxylic acid. And of course, we can go in the reverse direction as well. That would be reduction. So be able to identify oxidation and reduction and be able to tell me how many steps away you are. So if I tell you what is an alkane oxidize into in one step, you say an alcohol. An alcohol can oxidize into an aldehyde, and then an aldehyde can be further oxidized to a carboxylic acid.